So today I'm just gonna give a bit of insight into my legendary Shadow Fiend. So in this game I'm playing as Australian Weehaw. This is my name. I'm Shadow Fiend. I recently purchased the Shadow Fiend Arcana, and I recently bought Dota Plus again. So I'll be back to grinding my Dota Plus levels. I spent $30, 6 months. I didn't need it, but I got it, and we're gonna see why. Because I actually think that this game is just a sign of actually the utility in Dota Plus, because a lot of people say Dota Plus waste of money. I think Dota Plus is good because it did just win me this game, and I think we can only attribute my W to Dota Plus and my plus 30 MMR. Anyway, so we're going to get into this game right here. I messed up the block, people say block's useful, Nah, block's not useful. Like, at this level anyway, because people are just gonna feed in lane. It's not gonna matter. Even if you dominate your lane, people are gonna feed. Like, there's gonna be so many throws. Like, it doesn't matter about establishing any sort of lead. The only thing that matters is them throwing or like winning all three lanes. So anyway, typically what you do, if you mess the block, a bit of a pro gamer tip is just to go idle for a few seconds, because it gives the illusion that you're putting your music on instead of focusing on the game. Thus, you didn't actually mess up your block, you were just putting your music on. And that's obviously a much better outcome than missing the block or making them think you missed the block. Them knowing, because that'd just be embarrassing. So anyway, we've got into the lane. You just gotta use the razors. You start with mangoes. I don't normally recommend slippers of agility in the backpack, but it does happen, you guys. So anyway, with that razor, I don't know what that razor is about. You miss all the razors you don't shoot, that's a famous quote. Right there, we got a good razor, some value. You gotta get, using a razor to secure 2 creeps is always worth it, You just gotta use your mana as Shadow Fiend level 1. Generally the idea is, you gotta like not get denied. I want to talk about that one. You generally just raise creeps because you don't want them getting denied, because you want to hit level 2 and then level 3 and 4. So you want to use raises just to make sure they don't deny them. Really, it's the same with range creeps, but if you miss the raises, there's not much you can do in that scenario. You just gotta soldier on. Storm Spirit ate a double raise earlier, and now he's just like sitting under his tower, and I think he's fearing a salve out, but basically because he doesn't want to step up, because he knows I'm going to actually annihilate him, he's just going to stay back there, and I'm going to assert my dominance by standing on this high ground. And you see, he does no damage to me, except he does get that deny, which is a bit of a failure on my part. And see, like, what we're actually going to see is I'm conditioning him for a kill, because he doesn't have any regen, and my slaps actually hurt, so I'm just going to slap him up so I can kill him later. It actually happens right now. He gets a bit of a big head, he thinks he can get the kill on me, and I just clapped that kid. It wasn't even close. And that just, like, practically wins the game right there on the spot. I mean, we'll see. Like, Storm Spirit was, like, doing some okay last hits and all that, but it's all over for him now. His mentality or whatever is just destroyed. He's not going to come back for that one, and the game's just over. So I was looking at buying treads. I think treads are pretty good. I didn't think a bottle would be useful because I didn't think I'd get many runes against the zip zap Storm Spirit. But I get the kill on him. I get the bottle so I can get full health. I'm gonna get bounty runes and then get more bottle charges, So that's pretty good. Just there I was seeing if Storm would let me get the bottle and then use all the charges and fill up on an invis rune or illusion, but he doesn't. But it ends up being fine because Storm just kills himself right here. I don't know what he's doing. He's obviously tilted. Like I said, there's no coming back from that. Like, generally as Storm, at level 3, you get a point in your pull. You get like a 1-1-1 build, and then you outplay the enemy mid. But he didn't actually do that because he's dumb. So, I just kind of won there on the spot. Right now, like I said, gonna get these bounty runes. Tell my Rubik to back off. It's my bounty rune, and there's not much you can do about it. I'm a level 6 Shadow Fiend, so I would actually kill Rubik, we all know it. If he did not oblige, I'd just team kill him. So I get both my runes. I get boots because I want to just like run at the Storm and raise him before he's level 6. As we look at the CS charts, this kid is like just got dumpstered. If you look at the name, he's most definitely Chinese, so this is just extreme win for Australia. Getting the catapult CS, that's something you don't see very often, especially at my tier. Missing the raise. But I've got 2 levels on this kid. He's not level 6 yet. Once he is level 6, generally you just leave the lane as Shadow Fiend because he'll kill you with Zip. That doesn't happen obviously because this kid is just tilted. And I don't blame him honestly. Like, both our heroes are kind of like these outplay heroes with the early levels. Level 3 is a big power spike for both our heroes. And I just got, I just bought the Fairy Fire ad, but right now he's just going to get a rune. That's unfortunate. Nothing you can do about it, but I mean, I get some good damage. He kind of gets cucked by those creeps just there because he couldn't run away. Those creeps got his way. And right now, I just get a bit of a quick scope on this kid. So anyway, that was the end of the mid lane replay analysis. And now I would just like to flex my one man to dodge of glimpse. And I do want to apologize about the breathing. My face is very close to the microphone, so you hear a lot of breathing, especially whenever I'm going to use the shadow rays. And I'd just like to explain that. That's because I'm actually doing the trigonometry. I'm doing Pythag in my head. We all know it. I'm just like calculating the c-squared value, and landing those raises. And it requires a lot of oxygen, so I need to like, if you know what I mean. That was a dieback, we can push mid. Wow. Just like this. I want haste, we fight. No strum. Holy shit, I manted that.